because
That's fine.
I'm not in streaming mode here.
I totally understand.
I.e., I'm naked. But yeah.
Yeah, as you
Uh,
should be.
yeah, exactly. It's a Saturday around 12 o'clock.
Yeah, and 10 minutes
Uh,
ago I was the same.
all right. So why don't we take a look at your decks and let's see what we got. So you
So
play mostly arena, or are you still just like gathering cards? Is there a reason for you wanting to focus
I
on arena?
I really like Arena more just because of the randomness and it makes you use cards you wouldn't normally do.
Sure.
And Constructed seems like you see the same decks over and over again. That there's not a whole lot
Yep.
of variety.
Yep.
So my control deck, I like to play slow, kind of like a Trump style.
Yeah.
I'm really a favor control. That's just my play style. I made
Well,
this
arena
deck.
is better for that for sure. Yeah.
Yep, yep. I made this deck when I had very few cards, and I've just slowly been adding one or two here and there.
Uh-huh.
It's kind of just what I have, but
Okay.
it's gotten me to
Uh,
rank 10. So
yeah, I mean, so I'm looking at it, I'm not seeing any bad cards, which like the last few sessions that I did with people, like they opened up their decks and it was like terrible. It was like footmen and weird
yep.
stuff in there. So I'm not seeing any bad cards, but for a control paladin, I
Mhm.
will recommend a couple things. I actually think Mad Bomber and Knife Juggler is pretty cool. But I'd probably drop things like the Owl and the Bluegill Warrior, just
Okay.
because I think you're not gonna get as much out of those cards as you're gonna get out of like some other ones. Like I would probably pop in a couple of Wild Pyromancers, just because the Equality Pyromancer combo is so friggin' good. Um, it's just a board wipe whenever you need it.
Yep.
So if you're trying to control things, it's going to be like one of the most effective ways to do that.
Yep. I can see that.
Yeah.
The other thing that I thought that this deck was possibly lacking was a Yeti. I never found a spot to put it in.
Ooh. Okay. Yeah. Well,
So
I
maybe
would
like one
recommend
Pyro
actually.
and a Yeti.
I would recommend actually dumping the Blessing of Kings in favor of Yetis, because
Okay.
the Blessing of Kings. The problem with Blessing of Kings is that um, you have to put them on a creature, right, that
Yeah.
already lived through a turn to make them worth their salt. And then even then, it's basically 4/4 for 4. So it's like you're just attaching an ogre magi onto a creature. So a Yeti's already getting more value as 4/5 for 4,
Okay.
and you don't have to attach it to an already existing creature. So in constructed, at least, Blessing of Kings has kind of fallen away because of just its inherent value, you know.
Sure.
The other thing I would probably do is I would try to find a way to double up on the Harvest Golem and Peacekeepers. If that means dropping, let's see, what could we drop?
I
I'm
was
thinking
thinking
that.
maybe dropping Sword of Justice, but I
Yeah, you could. I mean, Sword of Justice is really great when it works. It's hard to get to work though because of the fact that when you play it on turn three, right? Like if it's in your opening hand and you
yep.
play it on turn three, it's it basically slows you down a lot. Like you don't play a creature on that turn. You play this sword, and then it's like in the next few turns I'm going to be really strong, but this was an incredibly weak turn.
Yep.
So that makes it hard to make work. I like it in specific decks, but the thing is now it's only really working in a the Rush Paladin deck, which is like such a bullshit deck. I hate that deck.
Yeah, I don't
Uh,
understand it either. Yeah.
I tried to make that deck work because so I've tried like all the Rush decks because I just have to do it from the other side. I have to see it. I don't like playing Rush very much, but you kind of have to do it. Oh yeah, you could drop a Shattered Sun for the second Peacekeeper for sure.
Okay.
Um, I think Peacekeeper just has so much value because it basically deals with big threats. Like Paladin doesn't have, they don't have like that outright removal card. You know, like they don't have Assassinate, they don't have Hex, they
Yep.
don't have Polymorph. So basically, when they throw out an 8/8, you turn it into a 1/8, and then that's fine. That's enough. You don't have to actually kill it.
Yep.
Um, your removal is Quality Pyromancer or Quality Consecrate,
Consecrate. Yep. Avenging
or
Wrath even
Quality Avenging
sometimes.
Wrath. Yeah, exactly. Like those are your removals. So I think if you have Shield Masters and two Yetis, I think that's enough 4 drops. The other card that you could consider dropping is the Hammer of Wrath because it's gone out of favor because it's 3 damage for 4 mana, and even though it does draw you the card,
Hmm.
it like doesn't do like if you think about for 4 mana, a mage is doing 6 damage,
Yep.
and so a lot of people have started to remove it from their decks because of that fact.
I was
Uh,
thinking about replacing it with Tinkmaster once I got enough dust for it.
ooh, yeah, Tickmaster would be fantastic. That's like your fourth removal or whatever. It's just that card is insane. Um, right now you could put in, let's see, you could put in another 2 drop, or you could put in. Do you have any other legendaries? Do you have like Sylvanas or Cairn or anything like that?
No.
Okay, because there are a few other legendaries that could work.
I think all I have is, yeah, this is it.
Yeah, I wouldn't put any of these in. Okay,
Yep, little
Golden
limited.
Lorewalker Cho.
That was my first legendary, and I've already disenchanted a normal Lorwako as well as this one.
Wow, and you have another Lorewalker Cho. You have two Lorewalker Chos.
Yeah, I could disenchant that one for Tinkmaster.
You could, yeah, that would give you 1,600 dust right there. Um,
Well, maybe I should disenchant the normal one and make a Tinkmaster. Does that
that would
enough?
give you, well, that would give you 800.
Yeah,
And
that
you
would get
already
me
have. No,
enough.
no, no, wait, no, it would only give you 400. Sorry,
Only four. Okay, then it wouldn't be
I think.
enough.
I don't know. But you can right click it and find out. I think it might be 800.
Oh, is it right click that you do?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it's only 400.
400. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But if you disenchant the golden one, it's 1,600. Yeah.
Yeah, I could do that.
I disenchanted all of my golden legendaries so far because I was like, that's the legendary I want. I can just choose which one I want. Oh, click crafting mode.
I thought I did. I guess I didn't work.
There we go. Booyah! This man has a tick master.
Yeah, that was the next one I was gonna make, other that or like Cairn, Sylvanas, but
Yeah, I
Sylvanas
would
was
probably go with Cairn next because right now Cairn is just so good.
yep.
Just the one extra mana on Sylvanas. It's weird how that just lowers the value so much, but it's almost like if you think about like 1 mana in Blizzard's eyes anyway, it's kind of like worth drawing a card.
Yep.
You'll see a lot of cards where like 1 mana difference. This is why I think Hammer of Wrath has like gotten a little bit weaker, is because it draws you the card, but it's 3 less mana than a Fireball. So it's like kind of insane how that works. Because then you look at other cards where it's like 1 extra mana means it draws a card for like the exact same value.
Yep.
So like Ogre Magi to Azure Drake, right? 4/4 for 4 with spell damage. Azure Drake costs 1 more mana and draws a card. It's like, okay. So yeah, I think this is pretty solid right here. I think you'll do pretty well with this deck.
Okay.
I think you have like the right mix of early and late. You got a bunch of late heals, so you should in the early game be able to like Mad Bomber and Juggler off and Archer Protector, like a bunch of small creatures.
Hmm.
And then late game you'll be playing like Ragnaros, Tyrion, Guardian of Kings. So yeah, people will never be able to kill you if you can survive the first few turns against aggro. And yeah, this looks good, man.
Cool.
Any other decks that you wanted to look at, or you want to just go right
I mean,
for?
they're just pretty standard. There's nothing like not really any themes to it. I looked at what stuff people were doing.
Yeah.
Just kind of the standard stuff. Nothing crazy. Murlocs, yeah, whatever. The
Well, last
priest
night
is
I went
a
to the dark side too, so
yeah.
not Murlocs. I went Hunter Rush last night because I
The
couldn't.
priest is just a combo deck with Velen
Oh, the amplifiers and stuff. Oh
for the.
wow, look at this thing.
It's a mess. I don't think it's gonna be any good, but I think it's kind of fun because you can
It
do
is,
like
yeah.
30
These decks
damage in
are
a turn.
these decks are fun. They're hard to make work in like rank constructed though.
Yeah.
It's like basically you'll throw down a big creature with the intent that next turn you'll be able to attack with it,
Hmm.
and then they just kill it. They're like, oh, cool, Yeti, yeah, goodbye.
Yeah.
Or they damage it to the point where the next turn you can't buff it up as much as you wanted to. So,
Yeah. So I left it at the select screen. I've got Hunter, Warrior, Paladin.
okay, I think that Paladin is like the best arena class by far,
I
but
like it the best too.
yeah, I think Hunter is really hard to make work because you want to be able to pick like a rush deck basically, and you're not guaranteed to be able to do that.
Yeah.
Plus, playing rush in arena is just not very fun. I don't think. I don't really like it.
Hmm.
Warrior you can make really work, but you rely on getting a ton of weapons. Whereas Paladin you can work. Like obviously you want a lot of true silvers, but even without them, I've had really good success. With Warrior, if you don't get the weapons, you're just screwed. Like
Yeah.
there's nothing you
It's an
can do.
uphill battle. It's pretty bad.
Yeah.
I will do Paladin then.
So, just real quick, like when I draft arena decks, the basic kind of like rules that I have is like the first 10 to 15 cards. I'm basically just picking the strongest of the three cards, right?
Yep.
You just kind of go for like big threats on their own, not cards that work necessarily well with other cards, just cards that are just I could play this by itself on an empty board and it would be effective. It would do whatever it's meant to do.
Yep.
You try to get into like these situations where you're picking like Blessing of Kings and Might and all that kind of weird stuff. Then you like run into problems where you just can't. You have to combo it with something else to make it work. So that's the general rule. Then from like 15 to 20, it's like, okay, I might start adjusting just a touch based on my curve and stuff. And then like 20 to 30, it's like panic mode, must fill out the 2 drops, must fill out the 3 drops. Oh
Yep.
my God, I have no card draw, like that kind of stuff. So sounds like you're kind of on the same page. So we'll go
Yeah.
through these picks. Definitely Alarm Robot. That's just the pick here. It's just such a good card, honestly.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's clearly that. Okay.
Yeah. No, I mean, obviously the Sunwalker is the pick here. I mean, it's just an insane card.
Yep.
Uh,
Um,
what would you go for? I'm curious.
I would be kind of a tie between Ventrico and Wolf Rider. I like Ventrico though.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's a few cards in here that would top Ventrico, but Ventrico is like right now, early on, we're just like, damn, that's a big threat right there. So let's just go ahead and grab it. Uh, Wolf Rider is a cool card, but it's not quite it's not the game changer that Ventrico is. I'll say
Yep.
that. Um, all right, go ahead and tell me what you'd pick here.
Again, tied between Stranglethorn and Ogre Magi, but since it's so early, I don't have any spells. I would go Tiger.
I think I would almost every time pick Tiger over Magi because even though Magi does have the spell damage, again you're trying to find a place where I can put it out and it lives long enough I can use a spell, or I can cast a spell in the same turn, which means you're talking about turn 8 basically. So
Okay.
I think Tiger is just one of those cards that's in arena it's so effective because it's a guaranteed 5 damage.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
True
Silver
Silver.
Champion is like a no-brainer pick every single time it shows up. You're gonna pick that thing.
I had a deck with 4 of them once. It was great.
Yeah, I bet you did well with that deck.
Um,
Hmm.
I think Darkscale's the best card here, especially since these secrets are a little
Yeah,
situational.
I mean, redemption on a Sunwalker would be insane.
Yeah.
But that's again counting on that to happen. I think you can actually get a lot of value out of Darkscale Healer because you can do things like attack with a couple creatures that survive,
Yep.
then play Darkscale Healer, heal them and yourself. Like there's some good plays you can make with Darkscale.
Yep.
Heyo, True Silver Champion number 2. Sucks that we have to pass up on Boulder Fist and Guardian, but
Yeah.
really can't not take the True Silver. Okay, so here's where it starts to get a little tricky. Like Stormwind is a really good card.
Great card.
Yeah, it's a fantastic card. However, looking at a curve where we generally are like, oh man, we're not gonna think about a curve yet. But we look at our curve right now, and we're gonna get run the hell over if we don't pick stuff like Fairy Dragon here.
Exactly.
We really cannot forego 2 drops because you need to get like 5 to 6 of those. So to make sure that you have one in your starting hand. So I think you just have to take. Holy shit! Wow.
This is a tough choice between Spiteful though.
You already have 3
Yeah, I suppose.
5s. So right now it's definitely True
So
Silver.
eye for an eye then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Um,
I would pick
Wow.
Worgen, I think.
I think I would too. Abusive Sergeant can be great,
Yep.
but you can't play it on 1. And Worgen Infiltrator you can play on turn 1, and you can effectively swing the game in your favor like right then and there. Oh well, here's one case where I say you can pick a card that kind of combos with another card because Injured Blade
Dark's well,
Master plus Darkscale Healer is going to be pretty cool.
I think even if I didn't have the healer, it'd still be the best card.
It's still the best card of the three, yeah. Um, so yeah, I'd still take it. I mean,
It's
Arcane
great
Golem could be
synergy.
fine, but you know. So this is an interesting pick because so if you think about like the Murloc Tidehunter is actually like your standard 2-drop just put into 2 creatures.
Yep.
So it's not terrible. The problem is against 3 classes, it is terrible. Like to
Hmm.
play on turn 2 because they just can kill it with their hero ability. So or kill one half of it.
Yep.
Uh, so that's a pick I only make when I'm at like 20 plus and I have two drops or something like that.
Right.
It's the 2-drop I try to avoid. So I
Uh,
think I think it's Flesh Eating Ghoul here.
okay. Yeah, I was
Flesh
leading
Eating Ghoul.
towards that or kings.
Yeah, I mean Kings is again it's tough to make work in Arena.
Yep.
Ooh,
I think abusive is the one here because
yeah,
voodoo's kind of.
Abusive is definitely the one here. Voodoo Doctor cannot be played on one. It sucks on one.
Yep.
You just you can't do anything with it. I think we go Fairy Dragon number 2 because we're still lacking
Short
the
on
two
twos.
drops.
Yeah. It's a close second for spiteful though with this many weapons.
I mean, Spiteful would be great, but right now we definitely just need to make sure that we're full up there. This is a pretty easy one here, I think.
Zenjin.
Yeah, yeah. Thrallmar Farseer is a card that like people get tricked into picking.
Yep.
You know, like when they first start playing the game, they're like, "Ooh, it's got Wind Fury." Like, it's
Yeah.
terrible.
It's
It
it's
just
it's
dies.
yeah. The only time you'll ever get value is if it survives a turn and you have a kings or something, and then even
Yeah,
then, it's not that great.
yeah, exactly.
I would pick
Um,
the Dread Corsair myself.
I think I would actually do it here too because I actually value this card less than the Worgen Infiltrator, but we already have 2 cards that are 1 mana, and we really don't want to have, especially in Arena, you don't, in Arena it's very common to get into top deck wars, right?
Yep.
And you don't want to top deck a Worgen Infiltrator. You know
No.
what I mean? Like, you'd
Yep.
much rather top deck a Dread Corsair. So,
Another
okay.
clear choice for Guardian of Kings, I think.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. This is, right now, our late game consists of Venture Coast, Sunwalker, and now Guardian of King. So, definitely going to go for that.
I would pick
Um,
the Worgen.
Yeah, yeah. So the Worgen has fallen out of my favor a little bit because it's a 3/3 for 3 essentially. Like it's really hard to actually enrage it.
Hmm.
However, Nightblade is like one of the shittiest fives you can pick.
I
Uh,
see Nightblade so often though too.
yeah, I think people look at it and they think, oh my god, 3 damage to the hero, like that's great. But
Yeah.
basically, what it is an Ogre Magi with no spell damage
And a
plus a
Sinister.
Sinister Strike. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like that's not good. Those are 2 cards I
That's
wouldn't play.
terrible.
So, yeah, like let's put them both into 1 card. No, let's
Okay.
not do that. This is weird. I think the dark scale healer is better than the priestess.
I agree.
Uh, being able to put, I mean, if you think about it, it's got Yeti body over uh, Panda body,
Yep.
and it's 2 to all creatures, so like you can heal your other stuff. And it's 1 cheaper, so it's better and it's 1 cheaper.
Yep. Wow. Magma Rager value here.
Well, holy shit, this is awful.
I think Holy Light's the best.
I think you actually do take a holy light here. Now you could take the redemption because you do have one really good card to play it on,
For
which is the
Sunwalker.
Sunwalker. But I think the Holy Light, because you can Holy Light, you can heal a creature.
Yep.
You can
Or
heal your Chico, your Sunwalker, your Guardian, or you can heal yourself depending on what needs it.
I think it's more versatile.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe if I had a bunch of Crusaders or something. Scarlet Crusader is crazy with redemption, but
Yeah, Scarlet Crusader and Sunwalker and Argent Commander, like those are like your best. You could also do the Leroy redemption play. I've seen a couple times. Kind of interesting.
okay.
This
Um,
is really weird here.
I don't really like Pint Size, but I don't like Holy Wrath either. It's between them for me.
Yeah,
If I had
it's
Consecrates, I'd think Ancient Mage hands down, but
I well the problem with Ancient Mage and the Paladin deck is that you have so many strong 4 cost
fours.
cards anyway that
Yep.
Ancient Mage just kind of clogs up your fours with a weak card. Holy Wrath obviously you can't pick in the arena because you're trying to have a a consistent curve. Like Holy Wrath only really works in like the decks that have Molten Giants and stuff,
Yep.
where you could potentially do 20 damage. So I think Pint Sized is the play. It's possible you could play this on turn two and get a bunch of value out of it if they can't kill it. So I mean that could happen.
Yeah. I think Argent Squire is my pick here.
Yeah,
Again,
I
I
think
have
so
no
too.
spells.
No spells. So these other two cards just are like weak twos and
Yep.
threes. Okay, now we can take that Spiteful Smith that we
Yeah,
wanted to take. Yeah,
definitely.
because I think doubling up on the Tiger isn't very valuable. Having a Spiteful Smith would be really valuable.
Eye for an eye.
There it is. That card just trolls me now.
I hate it.
It just shows up in all my arena picks too.
I think
Uh,
Shield Master for
I
sure.
think Shieldmaster. Yeah, I think it's just in arena. It's such a strong card.
Yeah.
Wolf Rider would be fine, but oh man, we already have three. So I will say this: I'm gonna recommend Mad Bomber. I know it sounds crazy, but we have
No.
three True Silvers, and we're still a little light on two drops. And like, cause right now we have two Fairy Dragons and the
Mhm.
Pint Size. Like the Pint Size is not like a true, actual good two drop. Mad Bomber is. Like
I,
they play an infiltrator, you play a bomber, it's like boom, done.
I usually do pick a bomber first time I
Yeah,
see it over almost any card. I like having it.
it's so good.
Yeah.
So okay, we're at 24, and we're looking like we need some late game and some three drops.
Yep.
Most like those are our biggest things. The other thing we need is we need something to draw some cards.
Yeah.
We can, excuse me, we can gain card advantage with a lot of these cards. Like True Silver Champion is like instant card advantage because it's one card that does
Usually kills two.
kills two cards. Yeah, so um, that's one good thing. But we have nothing that actually like straight up draws a card. And I don't even think we've seen something that draws a card.
I don't
Honestly,
think so.
I
No.
can't remember it. So
No.
this is weird. I think Dark Iron is just the pick here. Frostwolf Warlord could be amazing in Paladin because we just keep dropping dudes, but
I think
you
if I
know,
had fewer fives, I would pick Frostwolf, but I'm doing
yeah,
okay on fives.
exactly. You have plenty of fives right now, and you have strong ones.
Yeah,
So
Dark Iron's really good with the low cards that I have.
wow. Yeah. Then now you definitely take the fourth True Silver.
Yeah.
Those two cards are just crap.
Finally, a consecrate.
Consecrate. Yes.
Oh my
That is
god.
so necessary.
Although it was a
I
nice two drop there.
know. Okay. We have a ton of fours.
Yeah. And we have a decent amount of fives, but I think Bluegill is kind of nice, and we don't have a lot of twos.
Yeah.
Only
So
three right now.
I wouldn't be mad about any of these picks, honestly. Because what Bluegill can do for you is basically just kill their two drop.
Hmm.
You know, like it doesn't. It's not like playing a two and then like sometimes they play a 3/2 and then you play a 3/2 and then they kill your 3/2 with a spell or something and then they still have a 3/2.
Yep.
But sometimes they play a 3/2 and then you Bluegill it and kill it and then they don't have that opportunity. So I think actually we might take that just because of our early game lacking.
Yep.
Um, yeah, I think it works.
Okay.
It's weird to not pick a Yeti, but wow, is that our first card that draws a card?
That is the first one, and it's a four.
And it's a four.
It's a good
But
four.
I think you have to take it. I
Yeah.
would actually rather take the Stormpike Commando. Like just in my heart, I would rather take it, but um, currently you don't have any way to draw cards.
This is a simple
Okay,
mind control tech, I think.
mind control tech for sure.
It's
Threes is what we're missing, and mind control tech fills that slot very well. It also gives you it swings games.
again, yeah.
See, mind control tech just win games.
Okay.
Um, okay, so let's talk about this deck. I think that draft was there were not as many hard decisions in there as like you sometimes get in an arena draft.
Hmm.
Um, but I think this draft is above average. It's got four true silvers, so it's hard to think this is a bad deck. Um, if you get two true silvers by the first half of the game, you're gonna win most of the time.
Yep.
Just because they can never keep creatures on the board. and like you play it, then next turn you play a creature, you kill their creature, the next turn, like that your creature kills their creature, like it's just just snowballs from there.
Mhm.
So I think this is gonna do well. Want to queue up a game with it?
Yeah, sure.
Give this thing a spin.
Be happy to.
The what we're definitely lacking though is the card draw, which is a little unfortunate. But I think if we're frugal about our cards, like there's two ways to go about when you have a deck that has no card draw. You can either just go face all the time and just be like, I'm not going to outlast you, so I need to kill you.
Hmm.
Or you can just be incredibly efficient with your cards. I generally go the efficient route unless I see that like face is the only way to go.
I think I just dropped
That's
Spiteful here.
actually absolutely the correct mulligan because you never drop a true silver champion from your opening hand.
Yep.
It's just so damn good. And we got the pint-sized summoner. Unfortunately, it's not going to do us very much good unless we get like a 4-drop.
Yeah.
Because what it allows you to do is play a 4-drop on 3 if it lives. I don't see it living against a rogue personally.
Probably won't.
Especially when he coin scrubs you. Here, yeah, there you go.
I don't know. Do you still play it, or you just do
I think
hero
you just
ability?
play a dude. Yeah, I think you just play a dude at this point. I mean, I know you can kill one of them for free, but we're just like you don't want to put your pint-sized summoner out when you can just like put a 2/1 into it and just kill it.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we've gotten a really bad draw. Like right there, if you had a mad bomber, you'd be like licking your lips. You'd be like, oh yeah, here we go. Now I would play the pint size over the fairy dragon because I don't
Does the
want to
same
just play
thing.
the fairy dragon for free. Yeah, and pint size will do the same thing.
Yep.
Next turn we've got True Silver. The turn after that we've got Spiteful or Venture Co. Like things are looking up at that point.
Yep. Well, I know what's gonna get hit with my sword.
Yeah. Don't let that thing demolish, man. Never let that thing demolish.
They get a little out of control sometimes if you leave them.
Oh,
I've
absolutely.
had some really bad games with them.
So I think we're probably going to play the Spiteful over the Venture Co. next turn because we don't want to slow ourselves down yet.
Yep.
Even though Venture Co. is just, so damn big and strong. Like I don't think currently he has no optimal way to kill this, and I'd actually kill the 2/2 over the 3/2 here because you're actually removing 2 damage, whereas you kill the Yeti, he still has 4 damage on the board.
Okay.
Whereas this, you're actually taking 2 damage off of the board. Like it dies, it straight up dies. This is the problem with the Harvest Golem and why it's so good.
Yeah.
People will spend removal on its first form, and then it's like, oh, it's still living. Eviscerate. Okay.
Right.
Well, that's he basically spent 1.5 cards to kill that, so that's okay. It's probably True Silver number 2, and maybe just a dude over a fairy dragon here because
I'm thinking that too.
yeah, I mean like if he daggers it, that's fine. I'd rather not lose a fairy dragon again to a 2/1. You don't like playing 3/2s into a board that already features a 2/1.
Yep.
Plus next turn we've got either Venture Co. another dude, or we've got Guardian of Kings. So our turn 7's gonna look real strong.
Oh, is he gonna sack it?
I think that's it. I think that's his hero. I think
Oh,
it's always kind of weird how
it's messed up.
Yeah, I hope that when the beta is done, like that these kind of visual things are a little cleaner and easier to tell what's actually happening.
He had no play.
Okay. Now, because we're at 22 life, we can fully take advantage of the Guardian, so I'd go ahead and play it.
That's what I would do too. But do
you
you
know,
sword the 2/1?
No. I hate using a True Silver charge on a 2/1 or like a 1/1. I just don't. I'm too greedy with my charges maybe, but
Okay.
you don't need to use it here. Your 5/6 trades fine. So, wow. Is he gonna do another eviscerate? Are you gonna get
Awesome.
another 2-for-1? Wow.
Yep.
So good for you, man. That is so good for you. So let's see. There's a couple of options here. I kind of like Flesh-eating ghoul consecrate.
That's what I was thinking.
It's going to be tough to find a better play for consecrate later in the game, and this is this is
He's
one and a
almost out
half
of cards.
Yeah, this is 1.5 cards, but basically you're putting. He just went backstab, eviscerate.
Yep.
He already eviscerated something else. He's probably getting low on straight removal here. Spellbreaker, that's fine. Who cares? There's
Sword
your
it.
Spellbreaker's gone. Yeah, you definitely kill that with your sword. Ooh, that's kind of an issue. Let's
I
see.
got fairy dragons though,
Yeah.
and another
Oh,
sword.
hell yes. Okay. So I think what you do is you do this. You play maybe Tiger, Fairy Dragon, Dude. I wouldn't like completely unload your hand at this point.
Yep.
And then just attack face with a 2/3. I mean,
Yep.
all you're doing is killing it.
And if I get a chance to hit it with my 1/1, it's better.
Exactly.
If
Yeah.
if he's bad, which is possible.
If he doesn't know what he's doing, like what he should do is kill your 3/2 with it. That's what he
Right.
should do. Oh boy, he's bad. Okay.
I think I sword it then, right?
I think we're gonna choose over that thing for sure.
Okay.
Now he's gonna. Oh, okay, now I see why he attacked that one. Okay, that makes sense. It seemed bad, but there was actually a reason behind it, which was Fan of Knives
Yep.
dagger. Ooh, okay, so yeah, I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna sword that, and I actually think you play Ventrico here because this is the part of the game where we can slow down just a touch, and play one of our biggest threats. If he
Yep.
has something like Assassinate, he'll use it on this, which.
And
would be fun.
if he puts out something that I can trade with the Ventrico and then I can heal with the Dark Scale next turn.
Oh yeah,
Heal
yeah.
both of
So
them.
I mean, that's the thing. You actually have enough mana now that the Ventrico isn't hurting you as much as it is like on
Yep.
turn 5.
I
There's
did
the
have it.
Assassinate. Yeah. Well, that used exactly the same. Oh, and you finally had a news for one of your True Silvers. Okay.
Dang. I'll get another one.
Yeah, you got another one. We're good. Watch you draw it right now. Oh my God, Mad Bomber. I think what you do is you bombs away, see what happens, and then
Okay.
you play the Dark Scale Healer.
Nice.
Very unlikely.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
All right, kill the 3/2 and then Dark Scale Healer. So that's like one of the one times where I consider saying sorry. Like, it's just,
Yeah.
sorry, my bomber just killed 2 of you guys.
That was crazy. I was kind of on the fence about it because then if I hit the tiger a couple times, I wouldn't be able to trade with something unless I healed
Yeah.
first. And
Well, the thing is, you could have healed first, so it was nice
Yeah.
to have that heal like in the in your back pocket.
that's unfortunate though.
You straight up killed the entire scrub.
Yep. And I have a 3/2.
Bomber's already a 2-for-1 at this point.
Yep.
Shiv.
He's
Yeah.
desperate.
Shiv the 3/2? Oh my god, he's gonna shiv the tiger. What? And assassinate the 4/5. Oh my god, yeah, he is just like burning through his cards at this point. And swap the tiger, that's fine.
Yeah.
Now you can kill that. Alright,
Yeah.
so I wouldn't burn through all your cards here, so I'd probably just play maybe the Worgen Infiltrator, or actually just Dude and pass. I mean, you don't even need more board presence.
Well, I
Yeah,
mean, if I put out a couple, well, he doesn't really have a full board clear, drawing one card.
Well,
So-
okay, he could Fan of Knives, but that would be the only one. So maybe Fairy Dragon is actually more optimal than Infiltrator, because that's the one card he could draw.
I mean, if I put out the Worgen, I threaten lethal.
You're not already threatening lethal? Oh yeah, okay, yeah, threaten lethal. Put it out. Actually,
think I could.
counting the damage up, that is correct, because if you can put lethal on the board, you should.
And then do I put this over here or here? I mean, if I put it there, then the heal get to kill both.
Yeah, don't put it in between dudes, because you don't care if they get betrayed. Put it in between the 3/2 and the 1/1 for sure. Just to stop potential betrayals.
Well, but what if he does betrayal on the bomber? Then he's going to kill my Worgen and my fairy dragon from it.
True.
I think it's best here between
I think
dudes.
either one is fine. That's a very unlikely scenario, but
Right, but I'd rather lose a dude over the Worgen.
better to be ready for it. it's always good to like play for the unlikely scenarios.
Yep.
Oh, well, there goes your lethal. Unless you draw what, like True Silver number 4?
Yeah, I do have another one in there.
We have 8 damage showing. So True Silver number 4. GG. Oh man, that was a good game. That was a good game. That was a fun one.
That's crazy.
That bomber, man. I mean, I think you were winning the game regardless, but that bomber just crushed his spirits. So yeah, this deck is good because you just have like non-stop True Silvers.
As long as they come, right?
Like, oh, I just used both my charges. There's another one. Okay. Like when you have 4, you're kind of guaranteed to see all of them. You just keep coming.
He even oozed one of them.
I know he did. Yeah. You used all 4 of them in that game.
Yeah.
Ooh, T-Bone the Paladin. Okay. This is a really good starting hand. This is a really good starting hand.
I'm not getting rid of them.
No.
So what's your thoughts on coining out a Fairy Dragon on turn 1?
I only do it if I have another 2-drop in hand.
Okay.
I would not do it here. I would rather coin out a True Silver Champion than coin out a Fairy Dragon.
Okay.
Now, okay, there's a Pyromancer. That's cool. He doesn't have a spell that can just outright kill this Fairy Dragon now, so this Fairy Dragon's basically going to trade.
Okay. I'm going to have a nice turn 3.
Yeah.
With Corsair.
Turn 3, you can coin out the True Silver and play the Dread Corsair, which is going to be real good.
I love those turns.
One turn, that's fantastic. That's going to give you much, much tempo. Oh, he's going to just go and kill your face, huh?
That's a mistake.
That might change things. If he does that, we might actually play the Flesh Eating Ghoul.
Yeah?
Because he cannot
kill it in one turn.
He cannot kill it with the Harvest Golem, so he'd have to do something like True Silver Champion. And then you do that, and then you basically you're giving yourself a chance to buff that thing. So
okay, it's not bad. And then I still have the coin and
next turn can be True Silver plus Dread Corsair.
Yep.
Now he could True Silver this, obviously. Oh, good Peacekeeper it. Okay.
It's not the end of the world.
No, you're still good because now you True Silver the 3/3 and play the Corsair, which still doesn't die, and we start buffing our Ghoul again. So
just attack face with that one then.
Yeah, go face because it doesn't kill it, so there's no reason to hit it. So he thinks he's just gonna go face all the time, I guess. That's weird.
Maybe he thinks he's a Rush.
I guess so. Rush Pally. So far, he hasn't played a lot of Rush cards. Oh, hello. I would love it if we had some way to deal with that. Unfortunately, we don't.
Well,
so
Tiger almost does.
There's 2 ways to deal with this. We can outright kill it right now by attacking the Golem and then sacking both cards because that's going to buff your Ghoul to 3/3. Then we can play the Tiger. Tiger into a board with a 2/1 on it is fairly decent. Or we can also play Senjin Argent because Argent will be able to trade with the 2/1 pretty easily. So either one of those choices I think is viable.
I think I like Senjin Argent.
Okay. So basically what you do is you hit the 2/3 with your axe. It buffs your Ghoul up.
And then just...
You know what? We might actually just go face. I'm thinking about it. And his next turn is gonna be really slow. And even like a Consecrate doesn't like clear your board here.
Yep.
So if he goes into one of these creatures, it doesn't actually kill that. So
okay.
Yeah, and then we can easily deal with that next turn.
And then, well, I don't even have to attack him.
I mean, yeah, we can still just let it live. I mean, as long as they have a taunt out there.
That taunt will kill it next turn. I can leave that with...
Oh, maybe not.
Scrub.
Come on, Silver.
Oh.
Gotta have one more card out. Oh.
I think to the one...
Yeah, I think you do that. I think you do that.
Well, do I draw a card first? I
Yeah,
don't think I have anything that would.
probably gonna play that anyway, so let's just go ahead and draw. Let's just see what we get. Oh man.
Damn. All right, so
Yeah, kill that. I think we kill that. I think we well, the problem here is that the Cobra's gonna get something. Nope, there's nothing we can do about that.
I think I just sack into the guy and then hit him in the face for 7.
Well, then we allow the Cobra to kill something that doesn't kill it. I would
Yeah.
rather kill the Cobra with the 3/3 and then hit his face for 7,
Okay.
and then probably just play a dude. Yeah. Now, if he wants to trade 7 blows with us, fine.
Yeah, we'll beat him there. I can, I can throw 2 little creatures into it.
Yeah, your guy grows, his guy doesn't, and his guy's costing him. So
Yep.
I think he's better off trading. Yep, and he does. That's why it was better for us to take that 7 damage to his face.
Yep.
Because he was the one who had to trade. Ooh, interesting. I wish he had played like 4 small creatures. Sunwalker seems pretty decent here.
Yeah, I was gonna say Sunwalker face or like Tiger and.
Well,
Yeah,
if we
I think
play
Sunwalker's
if we
best.
play Tiger, then we play Tiger Dude, and basically he's gonna kill he's gonna kill one of your creatures for free. We play Sunwalker, we hit his face. I think we might actually even consider because next turn actually, like we could have a really good turn 10. I think we still hold on to the coin.
Okay.
I was saying like we might just coin out a dude because we're losing value on that coin, but I'd rather use the coin to like play like 8 mana worth of cards on 7 instead of 6 mana then a dude. Like that just doesn't seem very good. Oh my god.
Nice consecrate.
He's setting it up for us.
Thank
Yeah,
you,
buddy.
sir.
I think you just go ahead. Well, hold on. We might actually
Venture or mind control tech.
kill the 1/1 with one of your 1/1s. Because who cares about our 1/1s? Now you mind control tech. Yours have a better chance to get the good one. Yeah, still fine. Consecrate is less good now, unfortunately. So I think what we do is we just Dark Iron our 4/5, kill his 5/6. The other dudes don't really concern us. You can maybe kill the 2/1 with your 2/4, just so it lives and just attack face. Yeah, I think that's pretty good.
Yeah,
we essentially swapped like insane board presence for
consecrate range again.
Yeah,
but...
and we held on to consecrate with that, so we didn't have to use it.
And he still can't get through my taunts, so.
No, exactly. Like I mean, you killed his dude for free.
Yep, it's good.
Yeah, if you don't have to use consecrate, it's better to hold on to it.
Especially since I only have 1.
Yeah, there's a lot of situations where it's just like, oh, that looks like consecrate, all these creatures, but you can oftentimes find another way around it. Oh wow, he's about to prove why this is a bad card. Because basically, you already now killed the creature with your. You first of all, you stopped an attack with your dude. You killed the creature with it, and now you're getting more value out of it because now you can kill it with your 4/4. Well, hold on. What do we have here?
Like, I almost consecrate here, because then I'd only have to trade 2 little ones for that, and then all my other stuff is out of consecrate range.
I think you do consecrate here because it's going to help us threaten lethal better.
Yep.
And then you use the 1/1 to kill the
Amani.
5/1. Yeah.
And then the
2/2 that's already damaged. Yep. And then you play a Tiger and you threaten lethal. Oh yeah.
Pretty much no way you could live now.
I don't see a way without massive taunts. He needs like 2 giant taunts. Or lay on hands.
Yeah, but I have that still.
I think you still have it, don't you? Yeah.
Yeah, I have 14.
Yeah, you still got it. Well played, sir. Well played. You can even abusive. You can holy light yourself. You can play. We could just all out BM this guy to death.
I was only gonna do the abusive.
Just like put yourself back to full health.
Yeah.
Oh,
Did you want to do one more game?
sick. Yeah, we got time. Let's go.
All right.
This. I wish I was playing this deck, man. Great. I guess
Yeah.
I kind of am with you. So.
I had a terrible week actually for Arena.
Yeah.
Out of like 6 games, none of them got above 3 wins.
Oh,
It was
man.
just terrible. And then last night I went like 8 and 6 wins, but
Nice. I've been playing so much constructed lately that Arena is just like feels so good when I play it. You know.
yeah.
It's like, oh man, not everyone is rushing my face down. Great. This is so good.
I think I just molly the.
Yeah, I mean, Consecrate though. I think I'd actually get rid of that too because we want to try to get ourselves a 2-drop here.
Okay.
We need to give ourselves a chance to get a 2-drop. Mulling only one thing lessens that. Well, this is okay because we can do Squire Dude on 2 if we don't get something.
Okay.
And this might slow him down playing the Squire.
Yeah. I don't think a druid has anything to kill a 1/1 that early.
On turn 1?
Yeah.
Not a 1/1. Well,
It's one
an
way to
Elven
do
Archer. Let's see what we get here. Oh man. Okay, we're gonna dude.
it. Do you
I think
trade?
I think you just go face. I mean, he'll probably on this turn kill both of your guys. He'll hero up and that's fine. If he doesn't, that's great because
Ghoul.
we can ghoul in
nice.
the trade.
Yep.
Yeah. It's like the thing is like you don't trade here because it's better to ghoul and trade. Oh, look at this guy. Wow. That is fancy stuff. Fancy
Ooh.
stuff. Oh, hello, Bluegill. You were just in time, my friend.
Yeah, it's too bad I couldn't get the ghoul out first though.
Yeah, that's fine. So basically what he did there was he killed 2 cards with 2 cards, right?
Yep.
Yeah, he killed. So the whole thing was fine for you. You're up 1 guy and he's down 2 health. So all that little fancy work he did, it didn't really get him anything. Well, that could be a problem. If we get a true silver, we kill it. No, okay. That's okay. I mean, I don't see it growing much bigger than.
Do I ghoul and sacrifice my guy into it?
No, you can't kill it. I think you just shield master. You just hit his face. There's nothing we can do about it, but it's going to be hard for him to get it over 4 here with only 4 mana. I mean, obviously he could play like Innervate or something.
Right.
But...
Innervate would be bad. Very bad.
Yeah, Innervate would be bad. Yeah.
Has he done a coin yet? I don't think he did a coin,
No,
so he could do coin too.
So he could also do a coin, yeah. This could get bad. This could get real bad. The problem is attacking it for 1 doesn't do too much work for us that we're not going to be able to do anyway later, you know?
Yeah, well, I was just thinking because then it would buff the ghoul if I played that, but...
Yeah. I think we can find a better spot for the ghoul. We're going to really hope we draw a true silver here. I mean, how have we not drawn one yet? That makes no sense to me. Okay, that is not the coin.
Damn.
He needs to play 1 more card, though.
Yeah, if he's got... Yeah,
There
just...
it is. Okay.
And then he'll bite my 1/1 probably. Yeah.
Yep.
It's
Okay,
not good.
Consecrate would be amazing right now.
Just another bluegill, if I had one.
Consecrate. Oh, son of a bitch. Well, okay. I think we have to play the Dark Scale Healer because we need to put something out there with enough attack to potentially kill that thing next turn.
Yeah.
So even though we lose the heal completely.
Yeah, it's still a
our
Yeti.
Biggest creature. Yeah, it's our biggest creature we could play. Unfortunately, he can kill it with a hero ability, but we just need to play our biggest creature.
Yeah.
I can't believe a questing is about to just like run rampant all over our faces here. Like, how did we not have a true silver at this point? How is that even possible that we don't have a true silver?
Wow, he didn't decide to trade his guys in.
What?
That's
What
nice.
did he just do?
That is very fortunate.
What the fuck just happened?
I think I just Ventrico here to kill his
Yeah,
7.
Ventrico. Yeah. Why did he do that?
That was a bad
I'm
play.
so confused.
I mean, sometimes when you're this low, I don't know. I've been at like 5, 6 wins before, and some people are really, really bad plays.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, he had a questing that had already lived 2 turns.
yeah.
You never kill that.
Maybe he didn't, just didn't count up right or something.
I guess. I don't know. Yeah, maybe he thought it was gonna live, and now he's going face. I just don't understand. I'm getting old or something. Let's see. We might be playing.
I think we do the
That's-
taunt.
Yeah, I think you do too. Pint-sized summoner is becoming less and less good
Yeah.
as the game progresses, so it's not. It's basically just a 2/2.
It would be pretty bad if you got an Iron Bark right now, but
That would be pretty bad.
thank God.
That is not an iron bar. So his guys are cheaper, and your guys are more expensive.
Yep.
You know what would be fantastic is okay. Never mind.
God damn it. Sunwalker Fairy Dragon?
Let's see. I hate playing the Sunwalker because of the
Demolisher.
Demolisher, and I hate playing the Fairy Dragon because of the Demolisher. I think you actually just play the Guardian
Okay.
because you're not necessarily dead yet here with 21 health. And if we could get the Demolisher the hell out of here.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure he'll trade his guys into it, but maybe he will just go face.
Might go face because, I mean, you're at 19. You might think like he's smelling the kill.
Yeah.
Looks like he's not gonna though.
Nope.
Yeah, that's probably what I would do. mean,
I
he
need
has a
my
light
swords.
speed. I know. I can't believe we still have not
No
seen
true silvers.
a single true silver.
Out of 11
This deep into
cards.
the game. We've gone through 11 cards.
Mm-hmm.
Only?
There's 19 left.
I think that's the problem is that we don't have ways to draw cards. So holy crap. Okay, now it is Sunwalker time. I think we play Sunwalker plus Flesh Eating Ghoul. I don't think we have to heal just yet.
Yeah, I think we're okay yet. Even if he has,
perfect. Okay.
even if he has like a naturalize, I think we're fine.
We'll probably have to heal next turn though. Kodo. Wow, Kodo value. Well, this guy's deck is just like, I don't think it's good. He just seems to have exactly the card he needs at every given moment here.
Yeah.
So he's probably going to sack the 2/2 and the 2/4.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. Yeah, I mean, this is like one of those games where everything you've played, he's had just the one possible answer that could do it.
God.
Wow, that is not the card we wanted to see. Well, we're at empty our hand phase here, so
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
yeah, you do that, you heal up.
Do I even do abusive?
You might hold back the abusive just because that actually could have some value next turn, but I don't think you do because of the fact that you just need everything on the board. Like none of your stuff is gonna live anyway. Oh, son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Like none of your stuff is gonna live to get abusive value. So, I mean, this is just a bad situation. Like this, it's like I have these games all the time where it's like none of his cards are good. How is he winning? You know?
Yeah.
But it's just because in the exact moment he needed it, he had that card. You couldn't draw the one card you needed, which is been True Silver. If we had drawn any True Silvers by now, like, this game would be totally different. We'd be destroying this guy. We could have killed Demolishers. We could have killed anything. Instead, nothing. Now I think it's like too late for a True Silver. I don't think a True Silver does us any good now.
I'll probably get one.
I know exactly. Like at this very moment in time, True Silver. No, not even a true silver. Let's see. Does he have lethal now? I
Yeah.
think if the Demolisher hits your face, he does. No, even without it, he does. Yeah, he's got 12 on board.
Yeah. Got to
Oh,
go for the
let's see.
bamboozle.
Yeah, the bamboozle play could come in right now. Oh my
All
God,
right.
he's gonna overkill you.
Yep. We'll let
That was
that go.
okay. So how in like half of our deck did we not draw a single true silver?
Yeah, that was
All
a lot of
four true
cards.
silvers were at the bottom of the deck. We didn't even like see one in those. Like we didn't even mulligan one. We like like it just never got there. Insane.
Well, but the first game I did get all four, so
That's true. So I guess it evens out. Yeah. I
yeah.
guess it evens out. All right, I gotta take off, but this was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Do you have any questions or anything before I bail?
Um, I don't know. I don't really think so. Love your podcast. So
Thanks, man. Yeah, you seem like a really strong player, so I think you're doing fine. If you have any questions, anytime,
mhm.
uh, feel free to like shoot me an email. Uh, just hit me up on Skype, whatever it might be.
Sure.
I'm just kind of available to like all the people who have donated in the past. I'm just like, yeah, I'm just available to you guys. And
Awesome.
if you ever want to do this again, you know where to find me. So,
Yeah.
uh, let me know. Definitely let me know how this deck goes, though, too. I wanna know the outcome.
All right. I'll
So,
let you know. Are you streaming today at all?
I think I will be in the evening because I gotta go. So, there's a place called Joe's Cable Car Burgers
Okay.
in the city, and it's been around for like 40 years, and it's closing. The
Oh.
guy's like finally decided to retire, and rather than sell it, he could probably sell it and make a fortune.
Mhm.
But he's like so into his restaurant that he's like, nah, I'm closing it. If I retire, I'm closing it. So it's going away. So we're going out to eat there. Then I come back and I think I have another session at like 5, and then I'll probably just stream after that.
Okay.
So yeah, I'll be around later on tonight. I'll probably do some more constructed and maybe some arena when I get sick of it. So
Awesome.
I'll see you then.
See you there.
All right, brother. Talk to you
Bye.
later, man.
And thanks for watching, everyone. That was Willie Dills. You can check out his stream channel at WillieDillsSF at Twitch. And he has a podcast called The Angry Chicken. Check it out on iTunes. And also, he is part of the Instance podcast, a World of Warcraft podcast as well. So go check those out on iTunes. And thanks for watching. If you guys want more content on Hearthstone, likes, come on. Talk to you later.